my maple tree so I could show it to you. I love my tree. It was born long before I was. The wind blew seeds from the big maple trees in the woods. They twirled and whirled, and they fell to the ground. Have you ever seen those? They whirl around. We have a lot in our yard. Seeds the squirrels didn't find lay sleeping among the leaves until they were covered with snow. Sometimes the squirrels eat those seeds. When spring when spring sun warmed the seeds, they spreaded and sent roots down into the soil. The leaves unfolded on the stems. Look, they're just little leaves now. They'll grow. Have you ever seen tiny, tiny trees growing in the yard? I think my tree would have been happy to stay there forever. But one day, nursery workers came to the woods to collect tree sprouts. They transplanted the sprouts and tended them year after year. Just as the trees were settling in, they were measured, marked, and uprooted again. I think those birds are pretty happy in there. Each ball of roots was wrapped and tied with twine. My tree was loaded onto a truck filled with other trees and delivered to the garden center. We went there in the fall and picked out my tree. Dad had a hole dug already waiting for it. When we got home, we lowered my tree into the hole. I held the trunk, while Dad covered the roots with soil. The roots are on the bottom of the tree, of any plant. Look, if you look close, you can see a lot of worms in the dirt. I don't mind seeing them. Now, every night before I go to bed, I peek out the window and wave to my tree. When it snows, I hang up treats for the birds. Oh, we'll do that this winter. Each spring, I look for signs that my tree is growing. By late summer, the crown of leaves is bushy and green. I love it when the tree flowers turn into winged seeds. They're those winged seeds. But if you want to visit my tree, come in the fall. That's my favorite time. Can you guess why? Why do you think? Do you see some pretty colors? Why don't you look around today and see if you can see a tree with some pretty fall colors on that? That's one of my favorite things to do in the fall. Have a great day, friends.